Do you often find yourself stuck when texting your crush?
Can't find the right words to say?
Have you found yourself ghosted after countless texts?
Not sure how to go from text to sex?
Don't worry. Alexis and Lilian are here to turn your tired thumbs into thriving flirt masters. So, you want to know how to flirt with a girl over text. You've come to the right place.
So I think the first tip should always be yourself. Just be yourself. Because honestly, at the end of the day, if you want to be with someone who is accepting of you and just likes you for who you are, I think that's the most important thing.
Story from my past dating tales. There was this girl I really liked, and no text that I sent to her didn't go through like an approval committee who had to analyze each text, and I had to be like, should there be an exclamation mark? You know, should I not ask this question? When should I send it? And I didn't even come across it myself, so don't overthink it.
So the third tip, and maybe it sounds silly, but honestly, use emojis. They really lighten up your text and it does show a little more of your personality. What's your favorite emoji?
My favorite flirty emojis are, of course, the OG flirty emoji, the one that's like... But you have to tread lightly with emojis, because depending on the stage that you're at, there might be different emojis that are appropriate, you know? Like the drooling emoji, like don't throw that in too early.
I was gonna say the drooling one is one of my favorite ones. A little fireball here and there.
But don't overdo it.
No.
That leads us to the next tip. Don't overdo it. So I know some people can be really into texting, but I would say in general, leave them wanting more, you know? If you discuss everything via text, what are you gonna discuss in person?
So before we get into the next one, let's chat about our sponsor for this video. Hit it.
Do you often get movie recommendations, but they're not available in your region? Are you sick and tired of spending all your free time agreeing to cookie settings?
Are you concerned about data breaches and tired of annoying ads?
Don't worry. Surfshark will solve all of those problems for you and more. Take advantage of the special Black Friday deal and get 83% off and an extra 4 months for free with the code Alexis Lilian. Use the link below. Ta-ta!
So if you notice someone's texting you quite a bit and you know they're really happy to be texting you, then of course take that and give that back to them. But if you're kind of picking up maybe they're not much of a texter, or you know they're kind of responding a little short, then you can just do the same back and just kind of balance it out in that way.
Compliments. Everyone likes hearing compliments, so that's a nice way to keep it fun and flirty, make the other person feel good, and also let them know that you are interested in them.
This might sound like an obvious one, but it makes your texting a lot more personal and it just seems more like the person's paying attention to you. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't know. I like it when people are like saying my name and I'm like, they like me.
So for example, if it wasn't just like, oh, it was nice seeing you, but like, it was nice seeing you, Joanna.
Joanna. So this one's quite important because you don't want to just be sticking to text. You of course want to finally meet this person and see if maybe you guys mesh well together in person, in real life. Make sure you're making dates, figuring out when you're going to see each other.
Sometimes I help my guy friends with their online dating chats with girls. And one of my main points is always, you should be setting a date here. You have been talking for how many weeks and it's just chatter, and you haven't even asked her out yet. And a lot of times people are kind of like, well, she hasn't asked me, or I don't know if she's ready for that yet or something like that. But like the minority of people just want to chat, you know, over text or whatever you use, because that takes way more effort and it's way less fun. Suggest it. Worst thing that's going to happen is say no, and then do you really want to have just like a texting buddy? I don't think so.
I feel like this is also kind of an obvious one, depending on what kind of pictures you're sending. I'm not talking about like sending nudies like right away. Like show them what you're doing with your day. Maybe you just like cooked something, it looks really delicious, you know, and you can start conversations about those pictures and videos. Because I don't know, when we were in a long distance relationship, that was like one of the highlights of my day, was to see like a picture of you or see what you're doing or like a cute little video. And yeah, it's just exciting, and it makes it a lot more real. Also, I'm a huge fan of like voice notes as well. It's just something nice about hearing a person's voice. You just feel like way more connected to them. So that's also another option. I know a lot of people are kind of like, gifts, whatever, but like I think that it really shows your personality in certain situations. I like have almost been in tears from seeing gifts that match so perfectly to my mood that I'm like, this is the best.
I heard that the correct way to say it is GIF, but
really?
I went to a
GIF.
tech conference and the founder of Jiffy was there and he said GIF, and I was like, damn, he's right, but I still say GIF.
I still say GIF too.
What
Anyways.
do you say? Can you flirt with GIFs?
Yeah. You definitely can. You can do like a...
And on a similar note, jokes. You know, flirting is something that's fun.
People like to laugh.
Yeah, like a little tease, a little joke that's gonna make her wanna see you in person even more. And how to do that, again, a lot of it is also just being yourself and not overthinking it. Because I definitely, when I was so like anxious, I didn't have time to like throw in jokes, and I was like, what if it's not funny? Da, 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 da. Before Alexis and I first met, we actually had a few periods where we were chatting on Tinder and then switched to text, and a few times it dwindled down until we actually then met up. So again, it's important that you set dates. She once asked me, waffles or pancakes via text. And apparently that's like some game or something, but I didn't know that.
Well, it was like she wasn't like texting me back, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna say waffles or pancakes just to see, like, get the conversation going again. And then she says, crepes. I'm like,
I'm not a huge waffles fan, and she's probably talking about American pancakes, which I also don't like that much. Too doughy. You said horrible at this game, but I thought you were talking about yourself, so I was like, and I was actually
I was talking about myself.
I was actually thinking when you texted me that, I was like, oh, what is this now? Because I don't
What
like
not to
texting.
do.
But somehow it still worked out for me, so like, don't worry. All right, we hope you found this helpful, how to flirt over text. If you did find this helpful, consider sharing this video with those who also need a little bit of help with their texting flirting skills. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more LGBTQ plus advice.
Thank you for watching. It's always a peachy time chatting with you.
Thanks again, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video. Link is below. Go check them out and enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers!